What does it mean to take responsibility? Yehuda in this week's Parsha gives us a sterling example of what it means for one Jew to take responsibility for another. Rashi comments, based on the Medrash Tanchuma, that the reason that Yehuda fights for Binyamin's release more than any other brother is because he had made a promise to Yaakov to bring Binyamin back. And he understood that if he did not make good on his promise, he would lose not only his Olam Hazeh, but his Olam Haba as well. Now, the Hebrew word in the Torah for responsibility or taking responsibility is arav. And in the Gemara, an arev is someone who is financially responsible for another person. But the Lubavitcher Rebbe explains that being an arev is really so much more than that. It is a genuine care and concern for our fellow Jews, both physical and spiritual well-being. The Rebbe says that this doesn't just come from a sense of love or a duty to another Jew, but from the fact that all of our souls are connected. As the Arizal says, all of the souls of Israel are like one large body of souls, with each soul having a specific task that it's responsible for. There's a famous mashal that illustrates this from the Talmud Yerushalmi. And the mashal goes like this, that if you have a person who's cutting vegetables to make a salad, let's say, and they accidentally nick their other hand with the knife, that other hand will never slap the hand that cut it. It would be ridiculous to do that. And the Baal Shem Tov explains this is why we must love all Jews, even ones we have never met or who are drastically different from us religiously. And we also know that this applies lehalacha. On Shabbos morning, if a person who has already heard Kiddush, has already discharged their obligation, comes home and there are people there that have not heard Kiddush, they can make Kiddush for them. And the question is why? Why are they allowed to say Hashem's name and make a bracha that's not necessary? And the Ritva gives an answer that basically says that when one Jew has not fulfilled their obligation of Kiddush, then it's as if all of Klal Yisrael hasn't fulfilled their obligation, in a sense. And I think as people who are in education and outreach, it is so important for us to take this message to heart and make it our mantra. Kol Yisrael Revim Zelazeh is something we have to live by. Have a great Shabbos.